Hello home adventures, we miss you all. Today we have a grammar lesson. Let's remember that we studied the punctuation marks in the previous session. Today inshallah we're gonna complete that chapter, capitalization and spelling. Let's remember what did we study last session. Bring a paper and a pencil and start to answer with me. Punctuate the following. Number 1, they like to sleep early on Monday. Number 2, was Tommy born in April? Number 3, how long have Sarah and Mary been in London? Number 4, my favorite subjects are English, Arabic, French, and science. Start to answer alone and remember the capitalization and the rules of capitalization letters. Yes, answer. Number 1, they like to sleep early on Monday. Yeah, that's great. We have the first letter in the sentence and also we have Monday. Have a look. Great. They like to sleep early on Monday, so the first word must be capitalized in any sentence, and also Monday, days of the week must be capitalized. Number 2, answer with me. Was Tommy born in April? Very good. The first letter here, the name Tommy, and also April. So how many words must be capitalized? Yeah, 3 words. Was, Tommy, and April. Have a look here. Very good. Number 3. How long have Sarah and Mary been in London? Answer. Excellent. How, Sarah, Mary, and also what? And also London, specific or a proper what? A proper noun. Have a look. How, Sarah, Mary, and London. How many words must be capitalized here? Yeah, 4 what? 4 words. The first letter of what? Of London, Mary, Sarah, and also what? And also how. Number 4. My favorite subjects are English, Arabic, French, and science. Take care about this. Yeah, answer. Write your answer in your copybook. That's great. The first letter here, my, English, Arabic, French. What about science? Take care. I told you before that the languages must be capitalized, but science here is what is a subject, not languages. So we have to what? We have to capitalize. Count with me. Yes, my, and also English, Arabic, and French. But science is not what? Is not a language. So how many letters do we have here? Yeah, 4 letters. The first word, my, and also the subject here, English, it's what? It's a language. Yes, also Arabic language, French language, but science is what? Is a subject, so we will not capitalize it. From these examples, we're gonna remember that the first word in what? In any sentence, whatever the kind of sentence, declarative, interrogative, imperative, or exclamatory, must be capitalized. Have a look here. This is what? This is declarative sentence, so I have to what? I have to capitalize the first word. Second here, interrogative. It means what? A question sentence. Have a look here. Yeah, must be capitalized the first word. Also interrogative, and here what? Here declarative. So all kinds of sentence, the first word must be capitalized what? In them. In what? In them. Okay. Let's remember the main what? The main rules of capitalization. I told you first word and the pronoun I must be capitalized. Number 2, proper nouns and the proper adjectives, which we mentioned in the previous video. Okay, try to watch it again to remember. And also the third rule is what? Titles and other capitalization. Let's focus on first word here. First word. Have a look for this. I told you always capitalize the first word in every sentence, wherever this sentence is what? Declarative, imperative, interrogative, exclamatory. Number B. Capitalize the word in a direct quotation. Capitalize the word in a direct quotation. It means what? The direct speech. Have a look for this. My mother said. Who said? My mother said what? My class will start at what? At 9:30. Yeah. Have a look for the quotation. And inside the quotation there is a no sentence. And no what? A no sentence for my mom. For what? For my mom. So my mother said my class will start at what? At 9:30. The word my here is what is capitalized. Why? Because it's the first word in what? Inside the quotation. And inside the quotation there is a no sentence. And no what? A no sentence. My mother said is a sentence, and inside the quotation a no sentence, so must be capitalized. Have a look for the second one. They asked, does the weather change all over the world? They asked is a sentence. Does the weather change all over the world? Have a look for the word does. Yeah, inside the quotation, and also it's what? It's a no sentence. Next. The doctor said. Who said? The doctor. Said what? Eat healthy food to be fit. Eat healthy food to be what? To be fit. Have a look here. Yeah, the word eat must be capitalized because it's what? It's a first word inside the quotation, and inside the quotation there is a no sentence. And no what? A no sentence. But take care. Before this point, take care about what? My class, does the weather, eat healthy. All these are what? Are no sentence. So must be capitalized. Inside the quotation, if you find a no sentence, you have to capitalize what? You have to capitalize the first word. But take care about these examples. Look at this. Do you realize? Asked Tom. What time is it? Do you realize? Asked Tom. What time it is? Have a look here. Do you realize? Inside the quotation. And what time it is inside the quotation. Why we didn't capitalize this? Number 2. During the summer, they said water evaporates. Why we didn't capitalize this word? Number 3. Well, I added, it's a great work. Uh-oh, there is a problem. Why we didn't capitalize these letters? Look at this. In this example, the first one, do you realize? Asked Tom. What time is it? Here we have what? We have the quotation is divided into what? Two parts. Yeah. Do you realize what time it is? Do you realize what time it is? So, mister, we have two parts. We capitalize the first part, but in the second part, no. You have to what? You have to write in lowercase or small letter. Why, mister? Because here is what is the first part, and here the complement of the first part. We have two parts, so don't capitalize the second part. Wherever it's inside the quotation, but it's what? Related to what? Do you realize? In number 2, during the summer, the first part, water evaporates is the second part. So we have two parts, and the second part is what? Is to complete what? The first part. Next, well, I added, it's a great work. Yeah, here we have also two parts, and inside the quotation, it isn't a no sentence. It's what? It's to complete the first part. So what is the rule here? If the quotation is divided into two parts, yeah, like this. Do you realize what time it is? During the summer, water evaporates. Well, it's a great work. Begin the second part with what? With a lowercase letter. It means what? Start the second part with a small letter. If it isn't a no sentence, yeah, have a look here what time it is. It's what? It's to complete the first part. Water evaporates to complete the first part. It's a great work. The same to complete. So, Mr. Inside the quotation in the three examples, there is no sentence. There is no what? There is no sentence here. Why? Because it's what to complete the first part. So, if we have a quotation mark, have a look inside the quotation like in the first part. If you find inside the quotation and no sentence, start with a capital letter. But if we have a divided quotation like this, two parts, so the second part, don't capitalize it because it isn't a no sentence. It isn't what? It isn't a no sentence. Got the point? Okay, in a summary, inside the quotation you have to capitalize the first word, but if you have two parts, the second part completes the first part, and also the second part is not what? Is not a no sentence, so start the second part with what? With a small letter. Got the point? I hope so. Next, dear guys, titles of works. Before starting to explain this, what do I mean by titles of works? It means titles of stories, movies, okay, poems. So, have a look for this. Ant and grasshopper. Ant and grasshopper. Have a look. Ant, capital letter. Grasshopper, capital letter. But what about the word ant? No. What is the rule? We don't know. The true story of the three little pigs. Count with me. The, and also true, story, three, and also little, and the word pigs. What is the rule? We don't know. Next, over the rainbow. It's what? It's a work. Okay, so over and rainbow. But what about the word the here? Mr. The here is capitalized and the here not capitalized. What is the rule? Let's discover this by ourselves. Okay, Island of the Blue Dolphin. Yeah, Mr. Which we studied in grade 5, I know. And also Ant and the Grasshopper. We studied it. It's a great story. The true story of the three little pigs is the same. So these are what? These are works. Look at this. The richer and the poorer. Also the here is capitalized, but here no. What is the rule? Find this with me. First, dear guys, you have to capitalize. You have to what? Capitalize the first and the last word in titles. Have a look. Ant, grasshopper. Okay. Over, rainbow. Okay. What else? Have a look. Ant and grasshopper. Next. Capitalize important words in the titles of works. So it means that and here is not important? No. And also the word of the is not important? No. So, Mister, you have to capitalize what? The important what? Important words. Like what? Like the word true here, the word three here, the word little here. Next. Don't capitalize short and unimportant words. Short and what? Unimportant words, such as what? The articles. Look at this. The articles and the, don't capitalize them. The prepositions, the same. Okay? Some conjunctions like and, like nor, which we find in what? In fanboys, don't capitalize them. But Mr. here, why we capitalize the here? You said here, don't capitalize. Yeah, I told you. Have a look for rule number 1. Capitalize the first and the last, and the here what? Initially or what? Or in the first of the title. Again there guys, first you have to capitalize the first and the last word in titles of works. Number 2, you have to capitalize the important words like what? Like three, like little. Any important words inside what? Inside the titles of works you have to capitalize, because the important words will what? Will add information for what? For the reader. And this rule is very important. Don't capitalize short or unimportant words such as articles, okay, prepositions, and also some conjunctions. But Mister, if you find one of them initially in the first, like here, like the, you have to capitalize it. If you find it at the end, at what? At the end, like the movie Face Off, okay, Face Off, okay, you can find Face is what capitalized, and also of is what capitalized. Why, Mister? Because of here is what? Of here is the last word, and also you have to capitalize the first and the last. First and the last. Count with me. First and the last. Number 2, important words. Number 3, don't capitalize the articles or what, or the prepositions and some conjunctions. Next, dear guys. Yeah, as I said, unless they began what, or ended the titles, like here, the here initially in the first, and also the word face off, like I told you. Look at this. Yes, buck of 3. Buck of 3, yeah. First and what, and the last. Next, over the rainbow. Over the rainbow. First and what, and last. Okay, yeah. Face off. Face what? Face off. Have a look here. Mister, you said the preposition, we will not capitalize them. No, Mister, here it's what? It's the last word. Okay, the last word. So if you find the prepositions or articles, okay, first, okay, you have to what? You have to capitalize them. You have to what? You have to capitalize them. Next. Correct the following. Yeah, your copybook with you, and start to answer with me. 10-mile day. We studied this story in grade 5 in the second term. Yeah, write it correctly. 10-mile day. 10-mile day. And remember the rules of titles. Number 2, Alice in Wonderland. Number 3, Cinderella and the Four Knights. It's a movie, by the way. Number 4, Home Alone. Yeah, a comic movie, by the way. Yeah, answer alone. Number 1, 10-mile day. Number 2, Alice in Wonderland. Cinderella and the Four Knights. Home Alone. I'm waiting you, but hurry up. Don't be lazy. Yeah. That's great. Let's answer number 1. Excellent. Yeah. Have a look here. We have what? We have 10. Capitalize, mile, capitalize, and the word day. Why? Because they are important words, and there is no what? There is no articles or what, or prepositions. Number 2. Excellent. Yes, Alice. And here the preposition is not initially, is not in the first or what, or the last word, so we will not capitalize. And also the Wonderland. Wonder what? Wonderland. Number 3. Yeah, the C for Cinderella. And also the word fall, and also the word nights. The word what? The word nights. So how many letters are there? Yeah, 1, 2, 3. But here, yeah, it's what? It's a conjunction, and therefore what? For articles. So we're gonna what? We're gonna capitalize the C and F and K. Next, yeah, Home Alone. Yeah, Home Alone here. We have what? We have the letter H of what? Of home, and what? And the letter A for what? For alone. Got the point? Very good. Open your book, page number 245. Try to remember the rules for what? For titles of works, and also for the quotation, and answer your exercise. Try to revise what? Try to revise your answers from here. And also page number